I thought you said you killed him.
It was a very brief reprieve. We raided the agency a few days ago.
You got him at his office?
No. But the office has been closed and will not open again.
You got the Ortmeyer files?
They're still in circulation. But we learned that the files are almost entirely useless without a fresh bone marrow sample from 47.
So even dead, he's a threat.
Only until he's cremated. About 20 minutes from now.
How'd you finally get him?
He got overconfident and greedy. He took on the most difficult, most highly paid assassination attempt in history.
The presidential attack?
The very one you asked about at the start of our conversation. Ready to hear how it really went down?
We're all quite pleased to have you on this assignment, Mr. 47. The nation's gratitude...
Skip the patriotism, Smith.
Of course. Have you read the briefing?
Not yet. Give me the big picture.
The Vice President of the United States is plotting with Mark Parchesi. I assume you're familiar with him?
I know his work.
Good. They're planning to assassinate the President as soon as he gets back from Los Angeles.
Another drink, sir?
Please.
There's more detailed info on both men in the briefing. Can I do anything else for you? I'm looking forward to finally working with you.
I'll contact you if I need more information. Beyond that, never contact me in person again.
Sorry, gentlemen. My niece's birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Did you get your present?
It's everything I've ever wished for. My own access card to the White House. Is the roof alarm taken care of?
Yes, Pumpkin. Everything is just fine.
I'm afraid Uncle has to go now. I'll call you back later and we can talk all about your party.
You know how little girls are.
Listen up, 47. The President of the United States is about to be assassinated. You'd expect the CIA, FBI, or Secret Service to prevent the assassination, but we can't rely on them. We can't rely on them because the man behind this assassination is the acting Vice President. The same shadowy group that got him appointed to the Vice Presidency wants to put him into the Oval Office. They've got pull at every domestic agency. The assassins are probably already in position, in the White House. Unless you can stop them, the president will almost certainly be assassinated as soon as he returns from Los Angeles. Your targets are the notorious assassin, Mark Parchesi III, and the Vice President himself.
Okay, so we got Mark Parchesi III, who is the head of the Crows, a moniker for the cloned assassins created by the franchise, a subdivision of Alpha Xerox, the shadow government organization. He is by far the most complete specimen and close to perfect. He has extraordinary physical powers, but at an expense. He is haunted by his own mortality and has a personal interest in uncovering the secret behind a successful cloning process. In the process, he must eliminate the renowned agency and their legendary ace assassin, Agent 47. He's an expert assassin and master of disguises, blending in like a comedian to carry out subversive operations. He speaks with a deep voice, very calm and calculating. And then we got Target 2, which is Daniel Morris, who is the Vice President. And he's sick and tired of his position under the First Lady. He is now in turn Vice President after the previous Vice President's death. And then we escape the White House via the gate in the parking lot after we take it out Mark Parchesi III and the Vice President Daniel Morris. So if we go taking them out, we do. And then let me just make sure this is fully upgraded. Yes. The SMG is. Brilliant. And then we easily start over here, we do.
Belongings on the belt, then walk through there.
Damn it, I just need a cigarette. The hell with
So I'm gonna throw this one over here, like so.
It's inconvenient, but it's good to know we're starting to take security more serious.
Okay, I just gotta wait until the other ladies go quick. Because I know there'll be ladies coming on through, they do as usual. Okay, luckily you didn't see that, so I'm picking that up quick. Okay, Justice Lady coming in. I think she will be coming in. And there is like an option of easy putting the weapons in her briefcase, but we're not really going to bother much with that. But however, we are going to throw a poison. Over here we are. To let them know, hey, we've got something over here. Gonna throw a little coin.
What's that weird noise?
Okay, for some reason he's not even noticing the syringe, so I'm gonna have to try and throw it again. So he can kind of notice. Okay, there we go. Now he notices. And then we officially sedate him. Now that was really meant to happen, but for some reason I didn't really notice it a couple of times. And then we suit up. And we take that syringe poison we do. To get on in. There we go. And we're gonna get the main building key card along with just stealing the videotape, which is very easy to get rid of. Which is kind of ironic considering that the White House is meant to be protective and have a lot of extra security in this White House. But this one doesn't for some reason. Doesn't have big huge security much. So our first target will be the Vice President, which will be through here. So we've got to do it sneakily about this.
Justice is waiting for her walk.
Okay, and there it goes. It's going on through. Luckily, we actually got our first target quick. And there we go. Now we just need to drag the body away quick. Before the lady comes in. And you've got to do it really, really quick. Ah. Luckily, we actually did it just in time. And I think we got the key card. Yeah, we have. Brilliant. And after that, we get the last target, being Mark Pachesi III. So we're going to have to wait till this agent goes. Doesn't realise us climbing up here. Okay, good. He's going. I think there should be one coming out, I think, hopefully. Sometimes the janitor will easily come out through here. So I'm hoping none of them will easily suspect me much. Okay, one of them for some reason is not coming out. Either they have been out or they're just not bothering to come out yet. Because you need a good suit to get into this building. Okay, good. Got one out. There. We've got the one who we need. It's this suit. And we've got to drag him over here, so the janitor doesn't see much. We're going to drag him right over here so the janitor doesn't recognise the body. And we do have a nice looking view of the White House. It's like we have a nice view of the middle here, we do. At this spot. After that, get the suit. Obviously I'm going to take that even though we've got the key card. Then after that you go straight down. You do. You better go quick before they all recognise the disguise. And I think our second target will be through this door here. Into the Oval Office.
So, you're the famous Mark Parchesi III.
You don't want to kill me, 47. I'm just like you.
Our similarities are irrelevant.
We're practically brothers. You can't shoot me.
I can do whatever I'm paid to.
Then after that you actually have to go after him. We're going after him now. He's not getting away. See where he's kind of running from. And we easily kind of catched up to him, we did. But we're gonna wait until we get near him. Until he stops. So nobody sees the little gunfight. And this is where the SMG tactical comes in. Good, nobody noticed. Nobody noticed the body much. Good. Now we just need to hide this body away quick. So nobody could really see much. Making it nice and hidden. Because you never know if there'll be other agents coming up and seeing the body. And then after all that, you now officially leave with the suit intact. So we easily get on through here and make our way downstairs.
All clear.
Just making sure I know where to go. Downstairs.
Clear. All clear at Station 3.
Okay, we made it where we needed to go. And then downstairs through here. And it will lead us back to the entrance. Okay, good. They haven't even noticed the body yet at all. And then we officially get our suit back up. And now leave. There we go, 2 kills, 25 shots fired, 13 shots hit, 1 close combat kill. Haven't got caught on camera. And there we go, 11 minutes and 4 seconds, Silent Assassin rating confirmed. Go with $400,000 with a $150,000 rating bonus. And a $550,000 total mission earnings, making it nearly 2 million, since we've got 1,624,000. Silent Assassin wanted by police. Daniel Morris, the vice president, killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. The FBI confirmed this morning that Vice President Daniel Morris and an unknown person were found dead at the White House yesterday afternoon. Investigators also report that 25 shots were fired by the assassin. Judging from the bullet holes and cartridges found on the crime scene, a comparison of the shots and the wounds on the victims has led to the assumption that the shooter is an experienced shooter of limited skill and dangerous enthusiasm. No gunshots were heard by witnesses, indicating that a silenced weapon was used. This strengthens the theory that this was a professional hit. Investigators suggest that some sort of submachine gun was used for the majority of the deaths, even though I killed the vice president with the syringe, which wasn't a submachine gun kill. Possibly customized submachine gun. Investigators are puzzled by the discovery of a hidden body at the scene, and are attempting to determine whether or not the body is related to the crime. The police have stated that the lack of witnesses is making this an especially difficult case to investigate. The police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, as nobody claims to have seen him or her. Prior to his nomination to the vice presidency, earlier this year, Daniel Morris was an insanely, some would say, obsessively private person. Aides say he never did come to terms with the increased exposure of his new role. His philosophy was that if you had a job to do, you're out to be able to just do it. He could appreciate the important role of the press as a bulwark against abuse of privilege by those in power. But he didn't see how that applied to him. I think the press was always a little wary of him, and that made him wary of the press. He wasn't exactly secretive, but he was pretty private. The Washington Press Corps doesn't seem like that. In recent weeks, the press had been playing up reported differences between the late Vice President and the First Lady, but aides were always quick to dismiss such gossip. They weren't what you call best friends. One White House aide said on one condition of anonymity, but they got along just fine. All this stuff you hear about temper tantrums and name calling and all that is just silly. So that was it of the kill of Daniel Morris and the cloned assassin that we killed on Mark Pachesi III. And I believe I will see you over at the 13th and final walkthrough of Hitman Blood Money, I will. So I'll see you over on the 13th and final walkthrough of Hitman Blood Money. So be sure to give it a like and subscribe. And I will see you later. Bye. See ya. See you later.
PlayStation